The 2025 BMW M8 Series. A car that doesn't just drive, it dominates. It's not simply a luxury coupe, it's a statement of power, precision, and performance. BMW's M division has always stood for motorsport excellence, and the 2025 M8 takes that legacy to its absolute peak. From its stunning design to the raw force hiding under the hood, the M8 is a perfect balance between elegance and aggression. When you first look at it, the M8 has a commanding presence. The proportions are just right. Long hood, wide stance, and those sharp, sculpted lines that make it look ready to leap forward even while standing still. BMW has refined the M8's bodywork for 2025, giving it a slightly more aerodynamic silhouette, improved air channels, and a redesigned front fascia that's both bolder and more elegant than ever before. The kidney grills are slimmer and finished in high-gloss black, matching the carbon fiber details throughout the exterior. The adaptive LED headlights are more streamlined, and the new laser light option gives the M8 an unmistakable glow at night. Move to the sides, and you'll see how the low roofline flows seamlessly into the powerful rear haunches. It's a design that communicates motion, that signature grand touring style that BMW does best. The car sits on 20-inch M light alloy wheels, and behind them, those massive M compound brakes or optional carbon ceramic brakes tell you this isn't just about looks, it's built to perform. At the back, the quad exhaust system is pure M character. The rear diffuser is redesigned for better airflow, and those exhaust tips growl with a note that's impossible to mistake. It's not artificial, it's not exaggerated, it's the authentic voice of BMW's 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8. That engine alone deserves its own spotlight. The M8's engine is a masterpiece, a 4.4-liter M twin-power turbo V8 that pumps out 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. Numbers that put it firmly in supercar territory. With the MX drive system and the 8-speed M Steptronic transmission, this car launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 3 seconds flat. And yet, what makes it special isn't just the power, but how controllable it feels. Every ounce of that force is delivered with precision. The M8 doesn't just go fast, it makes you feel in command of that speed. BMW's MX Drive all-wheel drive system plays a huge role here. It constantly monitors traction and driving conditions, splitting power between the front and rear wheels to deliver maximum grip and agility. But unlike traditional AWD systems, the M8 lets you switch it to pure rear-wheel drive whenever you want. That means if you want the thrill of a classic sports car with a bit of tail-out drama, you can have it. It's that versatility that makes the M8 more than just a fast car, it's a driver's car. Then there's the chassis. BMW's engineers have tuned it for balance, precision, and confidence. Adaptive M suspension uses electronic dampers that constantly adjust to road conditions and driving style. You can set it to comfort for smooth cruising, sport for dynamic handling, or Sport Plus for the ultimate track-focused setting. It's not just about making the car stiffer, it's about controlling how it interacts with the road. Steering wheel is another area where the M8 shines. The M-Servotronic steering adjusts effort based on speed, making it light and easy around town, but firm and direct when you're attacking corners. It's precise, predictable, and gives you real feedback from the tires, something many modern cars have lost. And while all that performance sounds thrilling, the real magic of the M8 is that it can switch personalities in an instant. Push the setup button on the center console, and you can configure everything: throttle response, suspension stiffness, steering feel, brake sensitivity, and even the sound of the exhaust. You can save 2 custom M modes, M1 and M2, and activate them instantly from the red button on the steering wheel. It's like having 2 cars in one: a comfortable grand tour for long drives, and a hardcore sports machine for when the road gets interesting. Now let's step inside. The cabin of the 2025 BMW M8 is where luxury meets technology. Every inch feels premium. Soft merino leather wraps the seats, dashboard, and door panels. You can choose from multiple color combinations, from classic black and silverstone to more expressive two-tone setups like sapphire orange or ivory white with midnight blue. The M carbon fiber trim pieces remind you of the car's performance DNA, while the ambient lighting system sets the perfect mood. The seats themselves are a work of art. M Sport seats with integrated headrests, illuminated M batteries, and multiple iDrive 8.5 system, which is faster, smarter, and more intuitive than ever. You can control it via touchscreen, voice commands, or the rotary dial on the center console. The interface feels modern, responsive, and customizable. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, along with a Harman Kardon or optional Bowers and Wilkins Diamond surround sound system that transforms the cabin into a private concert hall. One of the coolest features is the M head-up display, which projects all essential driving data directly onto the windshield. It's crisp, colorful, and even changes its layout based on your driving mode. When you're in M mode, it shows your RPMs, shift lights, and gear position, just like in a race car. The attention to detail inside is stunning. The stitching, the feel of the materials, the metal paddles behind the steering wheel, everything is crafted with precision. The M8 was made and built for performance, but it doesn't compromise an inch on luxury. The Grand Coupe version, with its 4-door layout, adds even more practicality without losing that sporty essence. It's the perfect balance of business and adrenaline. Now let's talk about driving experience, the real soul of the M8. Fire up that V8 engine, and you're greeted with a deep, mechanical growl that immediately raises your heartbeat. As you ease onto the throttle, the car feels calm, composed, almost gentle. But press deeper, and it unleashes a wave of power that pins you to your seat. The acceleration is instant and unrelenting, yet so smooth that it never feels harsh. The gearbox snaps through gears with surgical precision. In automatic mode, it's effortless. In manual mode, it's engaging, rewarding, and really fast. The shifts happen in milliseconds, accompanied by that satisfying roar from the exhaust. Each gear feels like a surge of controlled chaos, perfectly managed by BMW's engineering. Take it through corners, and you immediately feel the balance. The weight distribution, steering feedback, and grip from the MX Drive system give you total confidence. It's almost impossible to unsettle the M8. The car feels planted, stable, and yet surprisingly agile for something this powerful. On highways, it cruises silently, soaking up imperfections in the road. On mountain passes, it transforms into a precision tool that carves corners with grace. Even the brakes are a masterpiece. The standard M compound brakes offer excellent feel and stopping power, while the optional carbon ceramic brakes provide performance after repeated hard stops. The pedal feel is consistent and firm, inspiring confidence every time you push the limits. BMW has also improved the car's cooling system for 2025, allowing it to handle sustained high-performance driving without losing efficiency. The result is a machine that feels ready for track days and cross-country trips alike. But performance alone doesn't make a car great, it's how it connects to the driver. And that's where the M8 shines. Everything feels natural, predictable, and alive. The steering talks to you. The suspension responds instantly. The engine feels like an extension of your right foot. It's that sense of harmony between man and machine that makes the M8 special. The technology doesn't stop at performance. The 2025 M8 comes loaded with driver assistance systems to make everyday driving safe and easy. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and a 360-degree parking camera all come standard. You also get parking assist, automatic emergency braking, and elegance drive recorder feature, which uses the onboard cameras to record footage while driving, perfect for capturing your favorite roads or protecting against accidents. There's also the BMW Intelligent Personal Assistant, an AI-driven voice system that responds to natural commands. Say, "Hey BMW," and you can adjust the temperature, change driving modes, or even find the nearest fuel station. It learns your habits over time, making the experience feel personalized. Fuel efficiency might not be the first thing you think about in a 617 horsepower car, but BMW has worked hard to make the M8 surprisingly reasonable. Cylinder deactivation technology shuts off 4 cylinders during light cruising for safety. The auto start-stop system reduces idling rates. You can expect an average of around 15 miles per gallon in the city and up to 22 on the highway, respectable numbers for something like this level of power. For those who crave exclusivity, BMW offers the M8 Competition Package. It sharpens everything even further. More precise suspension tuning, sportier calibration for the transmission, enhanced cooling, and exclusive design touches BMW M8 competes with some serious names: the Porsche 911 Turbo S, Mercedes-AMG GT 63S, and even the Aston Martin DB11. Yet what makes the M8 unique is how it blends everyday usability with unrelenting performance. You can drive it to work, take it on a long road trip, or push it to the limit on a racetrack, and it feels perfectly at home in all scenarios. And let's not forget the design language. The 2025 model introduces new color options like Isle of Man Green Metallic, Frozen Deep Gray, and Marina Bay Blue, which look absolutely stunning under sunlight. You can also customize nearly every element through BMW's individual program, and that finishes with display further interiors. As the car sits idly, those quad exhausts whisper low growl, hinting at the beast within. Tap the accelerator, and it roars to life with a sound that feels both fun and scary. It's a car that demands respect, not just because of its power, but because of the precision with which that power is delivered. The 2025 BMW M8 isn't trying to be the loudest or flashiest car on the road. It's about confidence, the quiet confidence of knowing you're driving something truly special. Every inch, every feature, every sound has been tuned to perfection. It's the kind of car that doesn't just impress you, it earns your admiration. Inside, you can spend hours just appreciating the craftsmanship, the stitching, the carbon fiber accents, the crystal clear selector, the subtle M logos. It all feels like it's been designed by people who care about the smallest detail. Even the air vents and seatbelt patterns carry that sense of precision. The technology doesn't distract, it enhances. The infotainment interface flows naturally, the navigation system integrates real-time traffic and augmented reality overview, and the wireless charging pad is cleverly positioned so the phone stays secure during spirited driving. The digital assistant can even change drive modes depending on your location, like switching to comfort when you're in the city and sport when you hit the highway. BMW's engineers also focused on safety, with reinforced structures, advanced crash sensors, and predictive safety features that can prepare the car for impact before it happens. It's reassuring to know that beneath all that performance, the M8 was built with the same care as any top-tier luxury station. What makes the M8 such a compelling car is its versatility. It's not a track-only machine or a soft luxury cruiser with its scope. It's the kind of car you can drive daily, and every time you start it, it feels like an event. It reminds you why you love driving in the first place. At highway speeds, it feels like it's gliding on air. The steering remains steady, the cabin silent except for a gentle hum from the tires. You could drive hundreds of miles and step out without fatigue. But find a twisty road, flick it into Sport Plus, and suddenly the whole character changes. The throttle sharpens, the suspension tightens, the exhaust growls, and you remember that you're sitting in one of BMW's most powerful creations ever. The sense of confidence it gives is unmatched. Whether it's rain,